All right, friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kristen, and this is Growing Zone 9B. It's kind of bright out here today, but not like super bright. Like I need sunglasses, so I wanted to show you guys. Y'all know, I don't know if y'all know, so let me just tell y'all what happened. We had a really bad frost come through here. Most of the upper half of Florida, the Tallahassee area, Jacksonville area, they were under like snow, sleet. It was very cold here, so some of the vegetables definitely made it, but a lot of them got zapped back, which I do have frost cover. I tried to protect the bananas as much as I could. I tried to, you know, protect the plants that I could protect, but a lot of it got bit. This is one of the plants that got bit. This, you can see it, it's very just crunchy. You can hear it. There's a lot of bees still trying to fly around it, but it's terrible. So that's what happens here. We're just not used to our plants getting this type of cold. And so while the fruit trees, like my key limes, actually enjoyed it, they were not really bitten back too bad. The rest of the plants around here just weren't loving it. So I think what we're gonna end up doing is probably moving forward definitely with those Vago grow beds over in that one area that I had been talking to you guys about over in the corner. I've got those ordered, so they are on their way, which is a good thing. It just kind of forces me to kind of clean up and do some of the stuff that I needed to do. But I got a shipment in today, so I just wanted to talk to you guys. This book I've actually had, and one of my friends was asking me because she has the flu and she doesn't have like health care and she doesn't want to go to the doctor. And so it's called Be Your Own Doctor. I don't think it's a book that we have really talked too much about, but it's definitely one of my go-to books. It's really, I think, important, and that's some of the stuff that I had been talking to you guys about previously, is that we're taking care of ourselves, because you got to be your own doctor right now. Even I had a friend who lives in Tennessee, and she needed to have a colonoscopy done. She ended up having a really bad reaction to drinking that stuff that they give you to drink, and she had a headache and the whole 9 yards. And needless to say, she was like, hey, I need to like help myself. What do I do? And honestly, this is a great go-to book. So you need to have this in your arsenal. So why I say, you know, be very aware of your spending right now. I do think that there are some things that you really just need to have so that you can take care of yourself and your family. She has a son, and that's definitely something that, you know, they need to think about. So all right, I got some seeds from Seed Saver Exchange. That's one of the seeds packs that I had gotten. And so I got some Greek oregano. I have the American basket flower. We're gonna plant that for Miss Betty. You know, she passed away, so if you're new to my channel, one of my little Yorkies that I dearly loved passed away, and I want to do a flower garden for her. So this is going to be planted for her. I got some scarlet kale. I thought that that would be really nice because it's a nice red kale. And these are all things that you can be planting. So while we're in January, a lot of people talk about, you know, like the top 25 things that you can be growing in January, which are, you know, beets, kale. I can give you guys a list. You can also go to the University of Florida. They have a really nice list. You can just grab it from them. Lettuce is definitely one of them. I did get some lettuce. It's just a mixed set of lettuce because that frost just nipped back a lot of stuff that I had. So we're gonna start over, and that's just kind of that's just kind of gardening life. Like, you have your brassicas that don't mind it as much, but some plants do, and that's kind of why I hold off. A lot of people start planting early in January, and I don't. I really start planting February, because I feel like January kind of gets us over the edge of a potential frost, and so that's what happened. And you know, I did have some tomatoes and they really got pretty nipped too, so the risk you take. I did try to cover a lot of that up, but I got a silver bell squash. This is one of my favorites. It's the Tennessee sweet potato squash. Seed Saver Exchange is really the only place that you can find this at, so that's one of the things that we'll be planting, hopefully. I have some Chinese celery cabbage. It looks really cool. This is not a product that I have grown before, so I'm interested to see how this turns out. And then I got some Asian greens, which I love pretty much most Asian greens, so we're gonna go for it and we're gonna give that a try when those bins come in, and we're gonna switch stuff over. So that's what I have going on there. And you can hear the birds. It's beautiful to be outside today. You know, spend some time in nature. That's really important and a key to positive mental health. I talk about that with my clients, and you know, it's just something that I think we all just really need to be aware of. It's a very good decompression for stress. All right, I got a package in. I just cut it in the house so that I could bring it out here to you guys. So we are basically opening this together. Now, this is a company that I haven't really talked too much about because it's not like your average vegetable company, so to speak. It's called Strictly Medicinal Seeds. This is their catalog, and so they have some really beautiful like illustrations, and they kind of tell you all kinds of stuff. I really love just the natural look of their little catalogs. It's just so beautiful and simple. Simplicity is a really important thing, and this is the place that you guys want to go if you want to be healing yourself. So, you know, I think that we really need to build our toolbox. As I would tell my clients, you got to have your toolbox, and part of, you know, your toolbox is knowing medicinal herbs, knowing how to use those herbs, and knowing what you can grow in your area. So I think that's really key and important. All right, so the seeds that I bought from Strictly Medicinal Seeds are, I bought 2 water mint. They will grow here, so I purchased them. And then I'm sure I'm gonna butcher this, so I'll put the name up there for you guys. I think it's a Jabarosa stevia. I will definitely post that somewhere for you guys to see. And then I got stinging nettles. I also bought these beans. I think they're called Shinshu runner beans. I will also post the name of that for you. I have a tendency to butcher names, so these, I had been really looking forward to them. Now there's only like 3, or oh, I got 4 that come in a pack, but I want you to see the size of these. Look at that. Like 4 beans basically take up my hand, which, that's insane, right? They're beautiful. They have this beautiful like purple color. They're speckly. They're so beautiful. So I was definitely interested in trying to, you know, grow those. I had tried to grow them once before. They didn't really work out as well, so I thought I would give it another try. I also at that time was not using the type of beds that I'm using now. So we're gonna give it a try and actually see what happens. So, all right, so this is like a really brief, you know, video, but I just, you know, wanted to come to you guys. You guys always, you know, have to have these kind of backup seeds because you just never know when a good old frost is gonna come along here in Florida and just leave your hibiscus plants and your other plants nice and crunchy. So, you know, it's part of the fun of growing, is you just never know what's gonna happen. So my arugula actually still is going strong over here. I kind of love just sitting over here. This is my new hangout spot. I love just this beautiful black-eyed Susan And my mustard greens are kind of wilty, but they're not too bad in this area. I think that my sunflower, this is a Mexican sunflower, but it's a yellow Mexican sunflower. I think that really kind of protected some of this area, which is nice. But the rest of my plants really got hit hard, especially my papaya. They literally hate cold weather. My bananas do not like cold weather at all, so that definitely got damaged. So that's, yeah, you know, growing life, it is what it is. So it's still a beautiful day. We're gonna make the best of it. We're gonna keep growing, and that's what I'm here to do, is encourage each and every one of you to, you know, continue the growing process, continue to, you know, spread the love with Mother Earth and grow. And, you know, as always, be kind to one another, love one another. And I'll be coming back to you guys soon as we get planting our plants here. So, all right, until next time. All right, so I forgot, always something on the tail end of my videos. I forgot that I got my little banana and it looks kind of sad. I need to transplant it. This is the blue banana that I was talking about. They just listed it as an ice cream banana when they sent it to me. I did order this on Etsy. I got it at secretgardenrareplants.com. But I will list this information for you. I will also list the name of this little banana so that you guys can have it, so that way, if you're interested in actually growing this, that you'll be able to enjoy this as well. I'm hoping, you know, sometimes on Etsy you kind of risk having like people tell you that it's one thing and then it ends up growing up to be something else. I'm sure it'll be beautiful. I did get one from my brother. I had already taken that over to him. Like I said, he is the king of bananas, so I am hoping that worst case scenario, he'll be able to grow it even if I have like issues with growing it. So, and then today we are drinking just you know, a pressed juice. It's apple, orange, strawberry, mango, peach, lemon, elderberry, vitamin C. I actually got this down at Sprouts. It's really actually quite good. A lot of people, like I said, are getting sick and stuff, so we're just trying to avoid the funky bugs that are going around and just keeping ourselves healthy. You know, elderberry is important, vitamin C, apple juice, you know, that's good. Oranges, strawberry, mangoes, we've got potassium, vitamin C in those as well. So like I said, just keep your immune system built up. There's just so much funkiness going around, that's for sure. So all right, I will get back with you guys really soon because we're gonna start doing some planting, which I'm actually quite excited about. I'm hoping that the worst of our frost is pretty much gone and we're gonna move into like grow mode. So we'll see what happens. All right, check in with you guys soon.